So 2.5 is all about exponential functions, all right? So we're going to start with just graphing an exponential function. So an exponential function has that shape of it starts out slow and then it really starts rising. So when you're graphing an exponential function, when things grow exponentially, what you want to notice is the difference between exponential functions and what we've been working with. We've been working with exponents, you know, x to the third, x to the second. The difference is now the base is a number and the exponent is our variable. As opposed to, we had our base is the variable and the exponent is our number. So you can see the difference, right? Now we're in a different realm. This is a different type of function. So the way that you're going to graph this is you're just going to set up a table of charts. A table of values. Okay? So you're going to just pick any number for x, and you're going to be able to plug that into your exponent and then solve and simplify. Okay? So if I picked 1, 2 to the first power is 2. I come over to my graph. When x is 1, y is 2. Okay? If x is 0, 2 to the 0 power is 1. Now, the reason for that is because when you have a 0 power, what we have is if I had 2 to the third over 2 to the third, and you remember your exponent rules, right? Your exponent rules, this is division, so we're going to subtract the exponents. So we go 2 to the 3 minus 3, which is 2 to the 0. Okay? So if I would go back to the original, 2 to the third power is 8. 2 to the third power is 8. Well, 8 over 8 is just 1. So anything to the 0 power, doesn't matter what it is. I could have 1,000,000 to the 0 power. That's still going to equal 1. Okay? So when x is 0, y is 1. When x is 2, I have 2 squared, which is 4. So you can see it's already starting to grow. When x is 3, I have 2 cubed, which is 8. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so all I'm doing is I'm just plotting points. And I'm picking random numbers for x, putting it into my exponent position, and then solving. Now, I can also have negative values. So if I have my x value is -1, 2 to the -1. So again, if you don't remember exponent rules, go back to the videos that I posted on exponent rules. When you have a negative exponent, all that means is flip it over. That's all it means. So whenever you see a negative exponent, what you're going to end up with is a fraction. So when I flip this over, this becomes 2 to the first power, which is 2. So it's going to be 1 over 2. So when x is -1, here's my -1, y is going to be 1/2. More values. When x is -2, this is 2 to the -2, which means 1 over 2 squared, which is 1 over 4. So when x is -2, y is going to be 1/4. When x is -3, I have 2 to the -3rd. Let me erase this. Which is the same as 1 over 2 cubed, which is the same as 1 over 8. So again, negative exponent just says flip it over. So when I have x is -3, y is 1/8. So what you see is this exponential growth. And you can see that your graph just starts out slow. It crosses through 0, 1, and you'll find that they cross through 0, 1 quite often, and then it just continues to grow. Okay, and so that's how you're going to graph.